The Wild at Heart PV looks amazing. Oh my god! Hi everybody! Okay, wow. Okay, so there's a lot of really awesome news this week, and I'm wearing a flower on my head and I don't really know why. We'll leave it at that. So, as many of you know, last week I did skip another week. So, there's a lot of news. I was saying that I missed last week's because this news is probably actually 2 weeks old now, because when I uploaded last week's video, or 2 weeks ago video, this news actually just came out, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it. So, first of all, show is going to be in 2 new specials. Yes, 2! One of them is Nazotoki wa Dina no Ato de special. So Sho will be playing Kageyama once again. And the second special that he's doing is called Blackboard, and where he plays a teacher who has a missing arm, and it's basically about, I believe, in the post-war era, Sho is a teacher, he's lost his arm, and he's trying to kind of cope with dealing with that, as well as dealing with, you know, being in this town that's trying to recuperate and all this stuff. So it looks like it's gonna be a fairly educational, I suppose, special. His hair, on the other hand, a lot of people have been talking about. Basically, his hair is like totally slicked back to one side. He has no bangs, so you can see all of his magnificent forehead, which is more like a 3-head. Sho has a really small forehead for some reason, in my opinion. Anyways, that's not the point. In a way, like when I first saw it, I was like just shocked. And then, I don't know, I've kind of gotten used to it already by looking at it a few times. So it's not horrible for me, but some people are just freaking out about that. The next news is more drama news. This is crazy, you guys. Okay, so well, actually I was going to, earlier today, I was going to talk about how these 2 rumors about Aiba and Ohno having a drama next season. However, when I got home from work, they were confirmed. So, these are confirmed new dramas from Aiba and Ohno. They are going to be showing at the same, like during the same seasonal drama thing, which is crazy because we really don't see that hardly ever. People have been saying that they haven't seen that overlap in the dramas since Tokujo Kabachi and Smile, but I don't. Smile and Tokujo Kabachi weren't on at the same time, so I'm a little confused by that. So, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure this is the first time that they've ever had an overlapping show like this. Anyways, let's talk about the shows. First of all, we'll talk about Aiba's. His new drama is called Mikeneko Holmes no Suiri, which kind of roughly translates to the detective or mystery of the Calico Cat, kind of. I'm not really sure how to exactly translate that very well. However, yes, Aiba does do some acting with a cat apparently in this. Basically, he is a detective, and he's following in his father's footsteps. That's why he became a detective, or decided to become one. But he's really, really horrible at it. It kind of does fit with Aiba, in my opinion. So he's really bad at it, and apparently then he finds this cat that's like either magical or like really smart or something like that, and he then solves crimes and riddles and such with the cat, who's named Holmes, if that's not cute enough as it is. That sounds interesting. And then we have Ohno's new drama, which is called Kagi no Kakatta Heya, which kind of translates to the locked room, and he is also playing a detective. Are you seeing a similarity here? Some sort of connection? Sho played, well, a butler detective, I guess. Jun's the detective. Nino's movie, I believe he does detective-y things. And now Ohno and Aiba? I mean, are we just gonna have like a huge mashup where they all get together and do detective-y things? Because that would be awesome! So anyways, we don't really know a whole lot about Ohno's drama as of yet, from what I know. But that's something to look forward to. I know I am. I'm really, really excited, but I'm also really excited to continue on with Lucky 7 because I really, really like that show. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying it. And don't tell Matsujun, but I really, really like Ada. I still like you, Matsujun. Don't worry. Yeah. Now, for some more awesome, awesome news. This is about Wild at Heart, of course. I have not forgotten about that. Their new single. There's been some new information that's come out about that, which, by the way, is coming out in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Woo! Okay, so some of the information for the songs have come out. In the regular edition, there will be one song that has soccer rap in it, which is super fun and exciting. But the other interesting news is that the covers have been released. I suppose it's not really, you know, like super surprising. I'm sure you all know that that was going to happen. But the covers were released. They look like they're standing on like some sort of scaffolding thing, and they're in like black and white outfits. And I don't know. It's not amazing, but I don't hate it. That's for sure. And then one of the most amazing parts of all, when I got home from work today, there was a very amazing surprise waiting for me. So they showed like a 10-second clip of the new music video on, it was like a commercial. They did a Duango commercial. You guys, can I just say, I just like, so far, this 10 seconds are almost enough to tide me over for a very long time. I'm not going to say a whole lot because I don't want to spoil it for people who are waiting, but there's lots of sparkles, there's disco outfits, there's a dancing with the microphone thing, which makes me wonder if there's going to be another fun mic stand dance like Hadashi no Mirai. That's all I'm going to say. I am so excited and I cannot wait to see this music video. What about you guys? This week's top question comes from Oli Sisters 2008, who asked, what is your favorite Arashi moment from any of their TV shows? Mine is the Haunted House episodes and the Childminder episodes from Himitsu no Arashi-chan. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't pick just one, and I know I'm gonna forget something or lots of these moments because I did not sit and write down this stuff. It's just doing it from the top of my head. I'm trying to think back. Okay, so you know, there's the epic stuff like the Aiba Sugoroku. Any of the Aiba Sugorokus are amazing. I love the Gyaku Kaiten recording, the backwards recording thing that they did in Dino Arashi. I really, really liked like the transgender love romance episodes that they did on Gino Arashi, and the whole boat saga in Mago Mago Arashi, and any time that they took care of children, practically any time on Mago Mago Arashi as well. There's also a lot of other Mago Mago Arashi episodes that are amazing. Some that come to mind are the one where Sho ends up like going bowling with the grandma, and Ohno is like working all day with grandpa, and he like ends up seeing him, and Sho's just like sitting there drinking beer, and Ohno gets so upset because he's been working all day. That was amazing. I like the episode where Ohno cried, even though, I mean, it's really sad to see him cry, but that whole episode was just touching. Then the episode where Aiba and Matsujun make the wedding for the married couple that never had a wedding ceremony. I really, really like a lot of Mago Mago Arashi episodes, if you haven't noticed. So I'll just skip on to the next thing. Shukurai-kun, obviously the boob episode, the balloon popping episode was pretty amazing. I loved all of the like things where they had to give people advice, you know, and it was like the top-down camera, and like there was that one where the guy who was like a some sort of Power Ranger or something like that, wanted to confess to the Pink Ranger, and so Sho tried very hard to give him love advice, and he just sucks so bad at that. Oh, that was amazing. Practically all of the games in Shukurai-kun as well. I wish I could name, like, even just 5 of these amazing moments, but I can't. I also really liked a lot of the Odoroki no Arashi episode or specials that they did, especially I'm very fond of the one where they go up in the airplane and drop. The first one with Ohno and Aiba. The one where Jun and Aiba went was interesting as well, but not as funny as Ohno and Aiba. Totally different. Yeah, anyways, you get my drift. I wish I could pick just one. And I know when I ask you guys, can you whittle it down to like 1 or 2 favorite moments? Because I sure can't. And like I said, I'm sure I missed a ton of stuff that I love watching because, well, I mean, there's too much stuff. There's freaking like 13 years worth of stuff to go through. So anyways, leave your comments or video responses below. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. Alright, well, that's it for this week. I feel like I've had really bad posture this whole episode. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Aiba, bye bye!